There's a fire in your eyes that speaks in languages my body understands, a slow burn that dances on the edge of desire. When you walk into a room, everything else fades, not because the world dims, but because you ignite something brighter inside me. Your presence, electrifying and tender, challenges the line between wanting you and needing you, between losing myself and finding home in your arms. You kiss me like I'm both a secret and a promise, and in that kiss, the universe shifts. My skin remembers every brush of your fingers, memorizes the pattern of your touch as if it's gospel. You make gravity feel like a suggestion when you pull me in, and I'm caught in the soft chaos of your lips on mine. What is this feeling if not love, raw and rising? And yet it's more. It's hunger wrapped in holiness. It's temptation baptized in something gentler. The world tries to define what we are, but every stolen moment with you rewrites the rules. There are nights I lie beside you listening to the rhythm of your breath and wonder if you know the way you anchor me. You calm the storms I never speak of, your touch a map back to myself. There's an intimacy in the silence between us, in the way our bodies converse when words fall short. I look at you and see both a stranger I want to know and a soul I've known forever. You make the air heavy with meaning, your laughter echoing in places I didn't know existed. There's a wildness to what we share, but it's not reckless, it's honest. You don't just undress me, you unravel me, thread by careful thread, until I'm bare in more ways than one. And still, you stay. You see the hunger and the hope in me and choose not to run. If lust is the spark, then love is the oxygen you bring every time you say my name. We've had moments so fierce they leave bruises in my memory. Not of pain, but of passion, of battles fought on tangled sheets, and whispered truths. You know how to make my body sing, but more than that, you know how to make my soul feel heard. There's magic in that, the way you look at me after, when the world is quiet and our limbs are still linked. That's when I feel the weight of what this is. It's more than just desire. It's devotion that tastes like fire and feels like falling into something safe. You blur the line between lover and sanctuary. I crave your chaos and your calm, the way your rough hands can also be gentle, your words a weapon and a lullaby. It scares me how deeply I feel you, like a fever I don't want to break, a dream I refuse to wake from. You are all the things I shouldn't want, but can't live without. Lust brought me to your door, but love made me stay. Some days I catch myself staring at you when you're not looking, wondering how one person can be both my weakness and my strength. You wear your scars like stories and hold mine without judgment, as if my broken pieces are just puzzles you were born to solve. You don't fix me. You remind me I was never truly broken, just waiting for the right hands to understand the shape of me. And your hands, God, they write poems across my skin without saying a word. With every touch, you ask for permission and give reverence. It's not just sex with you. It's a kind of worship. You see the hunger in my gaze and meet it with your own, never shrinking from the intensity. We don't play games. We burn. Honestly, furiously, every glance, every graze of your lips against mine is a negotiation between passion and peace. We dance in the space between lust and love, and every step feels like coming home. You speak in a dialect of desire and devotion that I've spent my whole life trying to understand. In your arms, I don't have to pretend, don't have to perform, I simply exist, wanted and whole. That is its own kind of miracle. You've made me feel things I didn't know I was allowed to feel. Not just the fire, but the ache beneath it, the softness that fear once silenced. With you, I'm not afraid to be tender. I'm not afraid to want deeply, to need shamelessly. There's courage in the way you hold me, in the way you whisper my name like a vow. The world may see us through the lens of lust, may reduce what we have to bodies and bedsheets, but I know better. I know the way you look at me when you think I'm asleep. I know the way your hands linger after the heat has faded. I know love, not because you say it, but because you show it. There are times when I still question it all, still wonder if we're just a beautiful mistake. But then you laugh, and the sound stitches something inside me back together. You kiss me like the world isn't ending, and for a moment it isn't. With you, time bends. We become something ancient and infinite. You make me believe that souls recognize each other across lifetimes, that maybe we've done this before and we'll do it again. When we fight, it's fire on fire, but even in anger, you never make me feel small. You challenge me, push me to grow, to break the cages I've put myself in. You love me in the way I've always needed, but never dared to ask for. You've redefined intimacy for me. It's not always soft, but it's always true. We don't always get it right, but we always come back. And in the time sadrek in a yedas fours and signed the deck, she carried some stas kon damage sets. As measure the inchin sizes set was the exanica sons and dying. Santas think wholly in that kind of return.